Well, I have a kippah for every outfit. It's very the kippah became a very easy male ritual to assume, very easy. You just had to get pretty kippot with little rhinestones and jewels, and thank God there's enough women making them now for us. I really believe in what the kippah stands for. Da lefnei mi ata omed, always be mindful of before whom you are standing. So I don't wear the kippah all the time. I wear it for study, and I wear it for prayer. I wear it for anytime I go into a shul. So and any officiating anywhere, I wear a kippah. But I'm very aware that it reminds me to elevate myself and to know how much higher you can always raise, and that you never get away with anything in the world. That you have to be very aware of the consequences of your speech and action all the time. So putting a kippah on and wearing it was a wonderful experience, and never had any doubts. I didn't really have a relationship with the Tallit. It wasn't until I started putting on Tefillin that I had a relationship with the Tallit, and that was months and months to make that meaningful. I actually had to go to different teachers for that until it finally made sense. It was too black and too much leather, and I just didn't get it. And so awkward, and I felt that that was not for me. I finally went to this older gentleman in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, who ran the Minyan. It was such a delightful story. Jack Groh, alav hashalom. And he was already probably in his 80s. And he told me why he started to get more involved Jewishly. He had been, relaxed Jew. And his son, who's actually very famous in NPR, and I forgot his name, but his son, why isn't it Grow? It's probably Grow. I don't remember. But his son had was missing in action in World War II. And they feared the worst. And he just made a deal with God. And he said, if you bring my son back home alive, I promise you, God, I'll be more involved, and I'll give myself to the temple. And once his son was a prisoner of war and did get released and came home and got married and gave him grandchildren, he never forgot his vow. And so he took it upon himself to be the shamash of the shul in Temple Israel in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and he ran the morning minyan, never missed a day ever since. I had met him, it was almost 40 years later. And he taught me how to put on the tefillin. And one of the things he taught me, which just always struck me, is that when you wrap the straps, some people wrap it that way. He said, but my custom is always to bring it to you, to know that God's always going to listen and always bring God to you. So wrapping it on your arm, and then when you wrap it to put it back, everything always comes towards you. And he did it so easily and with so much love, and told me his stories. So going to morning minyan and learning how to put on the tefillin with him and having him check me and help me was just such a nurturing experience. I was slowly able to start to wear tefillin.